Okay folks, I'm going to show you my do-it-yourself bullet trap on the cheap. We're talking, I mean, you gotta spend some money, but you can reclaim it, I expect here. What I have here is a 55-gallon steel drum, and I filled it here with this rubber mulch. Got it at Walmart, just under $6 a bag. I think they have Pinnacle brand there, and it's 0.8 cubic feet. So it takes exactly 9 bags to fill this up. And so I filled it up here, and then what you do is you take those bags, those plastic bags that came with that mulch, or that mulch was in, and you put it on top. Okay. What I've done here is I've put the 9 plastic bags that the mulch came in on top here. What this is going to do is act as a seal. So when the bullets enter, they're going to cut a hole, but the plastic's pretty much going to seal it up and keep the mulch in there. So it's going to continue doing what it's been doing in the past here, hold the mulch in. You know, I guess I want to put out warnings here. This has worked for me. I've tested it already here. I've shot some 45 caliber and 38 special into it, and I haven't done any high power rifles, but you know, hey, it's worked. It's you know, it's got a steel back on it here, and nothing's got that far yet. Now I haven't shot any high power rifles into it, but you know, hey, if you want to do this, try it, but be safe. Make sure you have a backstop behind it, and of course, the next step here is going to be, I'm going to put the cap back on, or the cap here, and it's metal, so don't stand right up next to it, because you know, a bullet, I guess, could in theory bounce back at you, or a piece of metal shoot off, so just be careful and don't be dumb. Okay, I've put the cap on here. It's held on by this ring, and usually it has a you know, a bolt there that you'd tighten down and lock it down. Well, you know, it seems to hold without that. I've just kind of taken a hammer and hammered it around, and then you just duct tape your target on here. It's about 2 foot across here, this drum, and so hey, and don't judge me for my target here. I was just kind of jacking around, shooting real fast here, just trying to have some kind of demonstration and stuff. And when I open this up, just to, you know, shoot this video, I didn't see any lead in there at all, so I don't know how deep it went. And so that's one thing I would like to tell people: when you do it, put a layer of cardboard down. You know, go 6 inches or so of mulch, and put a piece of cardboard down, or a foot, however, and then put more mulch, and layer it in that way. And so, you know, you can see how far things are actually penetrating into this. But like I said, here's you know, this metal cap probably won't last all that long, but the ring around here should, you know, along the edge, and I'll just maybe attach some cardboard to that in the future, but on this. But I would suggest layering cardboard in there, just so you can see how far the bullets are going in there. Maybe make collecting a little easier. I've heard that you can shop vac out the mulch, and the lead will go to the bottom, but I'm sure there's somebody sharp can think of an easy way to take care of this. But you know, I plan on just adding cardboard to the top here, and just taping or stapling a target on there. I got a breakdown on the cost here. These drums are about $15 locally here. You can check around, but a tip: asphalt companies, you know, the sealant, the water-based sealant, it comes in these, and you know, you may be able to score them there. The mulch, that's the most expensive part, and it takes 9 bags of that Walmart Pinnacle mulch, rubber mulch there, and it's like $5.98 a bag. So you know, that's $54 plus tax basically on that. 15 bucks for the barrel, and that's really all you got. You got to buy yourself some targets, but I think that's all you need. and you throw it up on something to get a little height on it. I just set it down here on the ground to take some fast pot shots at it, just to have some holes somewhere to see. And you know, you can look here at the top of this, it tears it up pretty good, and you can already see the center here is disappearing, but I think the edge of the metal will still be here, and I can attach cardboard to it and keep that there. And you can see those plastic bags, I kind of pulled them apart, but you know, they just seal up tight and work great. That was my biggest concern, was having some kind of membrane there. I was thinking about like a mud flap, or you know, like a truck bed mat, something of that heavy rubber. But then while I was doing this, it just came to me, well, why don't I use those plastic bags? And they have worked out really well. Didn't cost a dime extra, so keep that in mind. And you know, if they do happen to wear out, I'm pretty sure I can find some plastic bags around to go ahead and use as a seal there. But like I said, this is just a simple, easy, cheap thing to do. I did it in like 10 minutes. I've shot 22s in this. I've shot 45s and 38s. I have not yet shot a high, you know, a high power rifle. That's the next test to see. But you know, let me flip this over here real quick. Look, the lid didn't even come off. Okay, you can look at the back here. No sign of anything getting any close to it at all. And so, like I said, cheap, easy, and I think it's going to be effective. Comments are appreciated. Thanks.